from Coach Taylor, and then we will take questions for Brooke, and then we will take questions from Coach. So Coach, you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the week leading up to regionals and what you're expecting once you get to Louisville? Coach, you're muted.
Sorry about that. This will be the first year that we will have finished finals before we head to NCAA regionals. So it's a bit nice to kind of have the academic piece behind us. Obviously, we're excited to go to Louisville, Kentucky. I will say that it's one of the 4 sites that I've never been to. I know Brooke has been there, so we've asked her a couple questions. Her dad sent us some pictures. So don't know a ton about the golf course other than it's, bent fairways, bent greens, and Kentucky bluegrass rough. And, it looks amazing on the flyovers and stuff that we've been able to watch. But mostly this week, we've just been trying to juggle school and finishing strong in the classroom, but also, being very strategic and efficient with our practices so that we can be prepared for next week.
All right, Tom, you want to go ahead and lead us off with questions for Brooke? Tom, you were good. There you go.
That'd be great. Thanks. Hey, Brooke, so you do know about the course. What can you tell us about it?
I mean, yeah, I played there in an AJGA years ago, but from what I remember, really thick rough. It's a really pure course, good ball strikers course, good tee-ball course. So I think that sets up really good for our team. Somewhat similar to what we've seen before. So I don't think we'll have any problems adjusting, but yeah, we're excited. It's a good golf course.
And how do you feel about your team? Day 3 at SECs, you guys, had to battle and, you made the putt that got y'all in there, but just how the team's playing right now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good things, leading up. And I know that we haven't even seen our best golf yet. I think even though we didn't have our best day, that third day, I think it shows a lot about, the fight we had, that we were able to make it through even without our best stuff. And so we're just ready to keep fighting it out at regionals.
Thanks.
Jason, go ahead.
Hey, Brooke, just your leadership. What kind of role have you taken on this year, and how much learning from the past leaders of this team do you think you can help kind of guide this team through regionals and on further?
Yeah, definitely I've had a lot of great people to learn from, like Maria Fossey and Dylan Kim and Kaylee and, all the other ones that came before me. So it just showed me how important it was to have a good leader. But also at the same time, the girls that are on our team now, they're just so easy to lead because, Shauna does such a good job of recruiting them. It really makes my job, I guess, easy because they're just my best friends. And so you kind of lead them in by being their friend. So I think that we'll have a good, really, really good chance at making it through regionals. And I think that this group sticks together really well and we all fight it to the end.
You mentioned haven't played your best golf. What makes you think that that's coming, and how confident are you guys as a team heading into the postseason?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of really good things from every single one of the girls on our squad. When I say we haven't played our best golf, we've seen a lot of great golf, but we haven't necessarily put it together, I think, in my eyes, from where I see the potential of this team. And so we've been waiting for it all year, and we know it's coming this week, so we're confident.
Nate, go ahead.
Yeah, both for Shauna and Brooke, is there a different mindset to this tournament, like a couple of years ago when the men won the SEC and then didn't even qualify, out of regionals? Is there a kind of mentally a different approach to this tournament than others?
I mean, for me at least, you definitely, I guess, have a little bit of weight no matter how you look at it. But I think as much as we can approach it as just a normal tournament, I feel like the more it'll be advantageous to us. I feel like we should go out and try to win it. I don't think necessarily we should just look and try to slide in the 6th spot. I think if we keep our eyes focused on winning, then we should have no problem.
Individually, Brooke, do you go out trying to win this tournament as a medalist, or does that even matter considering the qualifying that you all are doing?
For me, I'm just gonna go out and play the best I can because I know the better I play, then the better shot my team has, and so that's really what it's about for me, is the team. But
Thanks. I guess Shauna, the same questions.
Yeah, Nate, it's just the time of year where, we've played a top 10 tough schedule. They've been battle tested every single week. It's another golf tournament for us. Obviously, there's a cut in it in the top 6 teams, but for us, it's literally creating a game plan, trying to execute it to the best of our ability. And I know that if all 5 of our girls do that, we'll be right where we need to be, getting ready to head to Arizona.
Thanks.
Anything else for Brooke? Yeah, Jason, go ahead.
With Julian getting in Palmer, what's that going to be like having you both there, and just how special that is to have 2 golfers from the same school?
Yeah, I was really excited to see that Julian made the Palmer Cup as well. He's a good friend of mine, and so even though we're gonna be rivals that week, it's gonna be excited to have a familiar face, somebody that I'm so close to, and I feel like we're just both proud that we get to have a Razorback on both sides this year. It's really cool.
All right, Brooke, thank you. We'll go ahead and shift to
Thanks,
Coach
guys.
Taylor. Tom, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Brooke. Hey, Shauna, listening to the Golf Channel commentary on the field, they said Louisville, like, no doubt was the toughest region. What do you think?
I think the depth of college golf is growing so much, and I think all 4 regionals are tough. But I do, we've seen several of these teams in this field. Again, we have to mind our own business and worry about Arkansas. And if we do that, I feel very confident that this group will do what they're capable of, and then we'll be able to accomplish the goal that we've set.
And following up on Jason's question to Brooke, why do you feel like your team right now is in position to play your best golf? What did you see at SECs or recently that makes you think that?
I think individually we've had a lot of great rounds of golf through this season. I think the blessings, we kind of put it all together that week, and then we've seen glimpses of it in each event from everybody. We've had great rounds out of Kajal and Ella and obviously Brooke and Corey Lopez. And I just think in our sport, it's about hamming and egging it very well and making sure, if somebody has an off day, the other 4 come through. And that's how, a team in golf works is, when somebody might not have their best stuff, they step up and fill that hole. So, I feel like this group is due. They've worked so hard. They've, like I said, have been extremely tested in competition. And I just think that helps prepare you when you get to this time of year. And I think to be, in that position, battling for that last spot at SECs, I think says a lot about this group and what they're capable of doing.
Do you have your 5 set, or is any further qualifying, and can you bring alternates, and how many?
Yes, we're going to keep the same lineup as we had at SEC. So Brooke Matthews, Kajal Mystery, Julia Gregg, Corey Lopez, and who am I missing?
Ella
Anacona. And then we can bring a substitute this week. So we're going to take Miriam Ayora with us as the 6th person in the substitution spot.
Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jason, go ahead.
You mentioned the plan and putting the plan together and trying to execute it. How much of that is just playing consistent golf and not trying to do too much or worry if you have a bad hole or 2, just trying to be consistent out there on the course?
We train a lot in course management, making good decisions. And, they've been able to do that several times this year and been putting, when you make an error, get it back in position and give yourself the best chance to score. And honestly, I think elimination of the big numbers. So creating a plan that allows us to do that, attacking the par 5s and doing a good job with that. And we've focused a lot the last week or so on putting. We're a great ball striking team. And if we can see some putts drop, I think it could be a special week for us.
Nate, do you have anything else?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. Does anyone have anything else for Brooke or Coach? Yeah, Tom, go ahead.
I do. Yeah. With Brooke and Julian being on Palmer Cup, you're just your thoughts there.
Oh gosh, I think anytime you can represent your country, do that through your great play in college golf. I've been able to go to a couple of Palmer Cups myself, so it's an awesome week. What a great honor and a privilege it is for Brooke and Julian to be able to be selected for this amazing opportunity, and it just says a lot about both of them and their great play this year.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, this is Russell, just about winning campus wide. I mean, it seems like every sport, especially here in the spring, is just, taking off. Can you pinpoint that to anything that's going on this year? Is it just the timing of it with everybody?
I've been here a long time, so I'm 19 years in, and I can say that this is with great leadership out of Hunter, it trickles down to us as coaches. We have a head coaches thread. It's amazing how much we text. I've never had that in my time here. How we share, we cheer for each other, send congrats. I mean, last night when Courtney won the SEC title, it was so cool just to see the bantering that was going on our text message thread, and just to have those things and to really feel connected. I know it's, we say one Razorback, but truly Hunter has created a culture that has brought togetherness. And I think winning is contagious, and it's just an awesome time to be a part of Arkansas athletics.
Anything else? All right, we'll go ahead and end it there.